All right, here was Ron Kidd, coach of the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles, and it was a tough one, Ron. You guys were right there, and you had to feel pretty good after Kobe Dillon hit those back-to-back threes, and it was a 2-point game.
Yeah, he got it going right there. I think you're talking about that third quarter.
Yeah, the third quarter.
Yeah,
he cut it to 2.
Made it two-point game, and then they came down. Their two vets just took the game over at that point. Williams and Armory just took the game completely over.
And you knew that they could do that. I mean, what does that say about them, that you knew that they could do that and they were able to do it? Just a veteran presence? Or?
Just seeing that veteran presence and just having the heart to want to win the game, you know.
You guys got back in it at one, but they went up 14-3, I think.
Yep.
Early in the game. You guys really kind of turned the tables on them. I think they had 17 threes or something last night.
Yeah.
Had one, and that was right off the bat in the first half. You guys really shot the ball well in that first half. Did you think that maybe should have been a different, that maybe the score should have been more on your side, the way you were shooting the ball?
Not really. You know, like you said, they're a veteran team. They was just doing the little things to stay in the game, smart basketball. You know, I think we kind of started doing things that we shouldn't have done at the time, that when we went up a little bit or got close to them.
Yeah, both times. I mean, it seemed like they were able to, as you said, they went to those two veterans. And, I mean, you've had players like that before. It must be a real comfort to have those guys in real pain when you got to go and try to find a way, especially Amar, I think, had 8 straight points on there. They had a 9-0 run maybe after you cut it to 2. He kind of took the game over. And
he took it over.
How do you go about defending a guy like that? I mean,
I think somebody for us just got to step up and say, you know, I'm not going to let you do that. You know, tonight we didn't have anybody that wanted to do that.
No, you have not said one thing about your experienced guy being out of the game. I mean, the timeline on Elijah, and I haven't talked to anybody who didn't think, a guy like that's going to make a difference in a game like this. He's going to want to stand out the way Amar did. I hadn't seen him that animated ever, maybe.
I think with our guy, I think he's a vet just like Amar. He's going to try to do things to try to win the game like Amar and Williams did.
What's the timeline on him? I think he said yesterday he hopes to get that cast off his hand in 2 weeks. That doesn't mean he can play in 2 weeks, but
I think it's more so maybe 3 weeks. You know, it depends on how tough. If he can stand the pain, if he get hit on that hand, I think that's what
because it's not the shooting hand that probably helps.
It's not the shooting hand, no. It's his left hand.
I think everybody would have wanted to see it. Now they've got this streak. I think tonight was probably a bad memory for you, but this was the anniversary of the first time they ever beat Woodrow. It just happened to be this night. You got one more against them. I mean, this is in basketball at least. It's turned into a really good rivalry between the two Raleigh County schools. How bad do you want to end that? Because I know you're a competitive guy.
Our kids just got to get that, when it's close, we got to do things, the right things, like they did when it got close. Our kids got to make the right pass, the right shot, and we got to make sure we take care of the ball. So we got to be smarter than what we were at that time. Probably
doesn't help, but your younger guys are getting, right now, a lot of experience.
They're getting a whole lot of experience, but still, even with that, we just can't be satisfied with playing close to people. We just got to keep getting better, and just my main thing is doing the right thing. We had some breakdowns on defense, so we just want to do the right thing.
I think Beckley basketball probably has earned a distinction of not being in a situation where moral victories aren't going to cut it.
No, ain't no moral victory, no.
All right, Ron, I appreciate you taking the time, and where do you go next?
I'm not sure. I hadn't looked past this.
Next week?
I think it's the New River. We got Muscle.
All right, thanks, Ron.
All right, thank you.